I'm glad that you're here. I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity to go ahead and come into the live, and then we're gonna start Money Monday. Jazz hands. I am so excited about Money Monday. I actually found a video of this topic that I'm doing tonight in a group that I had last year, and I thought it was such a valuable tip that I'm resharing it tonight for Money Monday, and we're gonna have a good time. So come on in. We're a few minutes early, and that's okay. I want to give people the opportunity to come into the broadcast just so that they can get the information. They can ask questions. Of course, you can always ask questions after the live ends. I'll answer those. But tonight we're going to be talking about big little changes. Okay, so super exciting. I don't know if you've ever heard the saying that a small hole sinks a big ship. That is so true. So a lot of times when we think of shipwrecks or we think of ships sinking, we think that it's like this gashing enormous hole, right? And that's the reason why the ship sank. But sometimes that's not always true. You can have a tiny little hole. You can have a hole the size of a quarter, and it'll sink your ship. So tonight we're going to be talking about big little changes. This is the perfect time to do it because whenever we get to the end of the year, it's almost January. Christmas is next week. I cannot believe it. Whenever we get to the end of the year, this is the perfect time to start thinking about some goals for next year, to start reflecting, being grateful, being in meditation, being in deep thought, setting your goals, seeing how you did with your goals from the previous year, just trying to change something really, really small that can help you make a big impact. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And like I said, like the title says, tonight we're going to be talking about big little changes. So what do I mean by that? Before I go get into it, I'm going to give you a little backstory. So years and years and years ago, probably over 10 years ago, I was a terrible saver. I could not save money to save my life. I would transfer money. I would have money going to one account, transfer it to another account. I would have the money at a separate bank, go and withdraw the money. It was crazy. I could not save a dime. And so a few years ago, when I saw this on social media and saw this success that people were having, I was like, wow, this is a great tip because it's something so small that you're not really gonna miss it that much, but it's gonna make a big impact. So, what is that small, that big little change that you can make? That big little change that you can make is this right here, $5, a Lincoln. So the way that it works is it's called the $5 money challenge. Okay. Now's the perfect time to do it because you can start preparing mentally. I don't know if you guys have to do that, but I usually have to start preparing mentally for things before I do it. But you can start preparing mentally, start thinking about it, so on and so forth. So how does it work? The way that it works is you don't spend any fives that you get throughout the year. Okay, so a $5 bill is really not going to make or break you. Usually we get these and we just think of this as a dollar. I know I do because it's such a small amount. And once you pay for something for 50 cents, you're going to get 4 ones back anyway. So throughout the year, the goal is to not spend any of your $5 bills. And then at the end of the year, you'll have a substantial amount of money. So last year I did it. I think I had over $1,500. The year before that, I think I had like 1,300. The year before that, I had probably like 400 and something. So it works if you're a terrible saver, and it's going to help you save your money. Okay. So this is what you do. You want to get a container, something like this. This is just an old popcorn tin. This is my container for next year. And usually I'll glue my lid on. So you glue your lid on, and then I'll cut a hole in the top, as you can see right here, so I can just slide the money in. And so some people use see-through containers. Some people use like old wine bottles. They may use like a jug, those glass jugs that people used to have, the old kind of milk jugs. They'll use those. My recommendation is that you get a container that you cannot see through. For some reason, if you can see through it, it messes with you psychologically. Like you want to take the money out, you want to count it. And so once you start taking the money out and counting the money, it's more likely that you're going to spend the money. So if the goal is to save as much money as you can, just as a supplement to something that you're already doing, maybe you're not doing anything at all. Maybe you need to start saving and you cannot seem to save money. This is a great way to start, right? Typically people say, and I say this as well, that you need at least $1,000 in a emergency savings. So just imagine if you save all of your fives, especially if you're in a cash-based business. Maybe you are a salon owner or a barber or a waitress or waiter, whatever it is, or you just get tips, cash tips. This is a great way to save your money so that you can build up a nice little cushiony savings plan for you, or a saving amount for you. And then that way, if you do need it, right, if you have a flat tire or you have an emergency, you'll have the extra money in your $5 tin throughout the year. Like I said, January is always a great time to start it. So while the popcorn tins are on sale, you can find popcorn, some of the lower quality popcorn, for like $5 for a tin. And so just get your tin now so that you can have it come January 1st, and then you can start saving your $5 bills. Make a challenge out of it. So one year, my husband and I did a challenge, and I didn't look up how much we both saved, but I know we saved almost $3,000 combined, right? And then at the end of the year, you can figure out what it is that you want to do with that money. Do you want to add it to a savings account and just keep building on it? Do you want to do something fun with your family, with your kids? Is it going to be spending money for a trip? Is it going to be your Christmas fund for next year? Whatever it is, at least you would have a plan for that money, right? So make a challenge out of it. It's something that your kids can do as well. Maybe they can do a $1 challenge where they don't save any of their $1 bills, or a change challenge where they save all of their change. Whatever it is, just get the 10 so that you can start prepping for it now. And yeah, that's really it. So you save your fives, you don't spend them, you just fold them up, slip them in your container, and you go. And then at the end of the year, hopefully you have a couple $100 or a couple $1,000, however much it is, that you can apply for something else, that you can save for something else, that you can do for something else. Okay, so that's the tip for Money Monday. Get your 10 now so that in 2 weeks, when it's January 1st, you will have a way to just start saving your fives, saving your money. You can also put change in there, and it's just a great way to save. So it's not relegated to fives. I've put hundreds in there before. I've put 20s in there before, 10s in there, ones but in there before. But it's just a great way to save some loose dollars or loose bills. So that's it. That's the tip for Money Monday. Super quick, super simple, a very small change. When I say small, you won't even miss the $5 bills that you put in there. Very small, but it will make a substantial change for you. I'm telling you. One year, I want to say I saved like $1,300 and almost $1,400. So that's nothing to really balk at. So try it. Let me know if you're gonna try it. Comment below and let me know if you're gonna do it for 2023. I'm excited to see how it goes, and I will talk to you all next week. Next week will be our last Money Monday. Excuse me. I haven't figured out if we're going to keep doing Money Mondays. If you want me to keep doing them, let me know. I do have some older videos that I can probably share as well throughout the year, just based on Money Mondays that I did before. So let me know if you want those. But yeah, I will see you all next week. Have a happy week, a great Monday, and I will see you on the 26th. Bye.